a customized plan, maximum attention from the coaches, shocking medical test results, and Ansu Fati's incredible form at the start of the preseason. It seems that all of us are absolutely not ready for the rebirth of the successor to Leo Messi, Ansu Fati. Friends, we have compiled for you some impressive footage that will prove that the sleeping monster is being reborn in Barcelona. Hansi Flick is cooking the major sensation of the season in Barcelona, and it will be Ansu Fati. Let's go! Early in the preseason, Ansu Fati was one of the two players who positively surprised Hansi Flick with their level, as Mundo Deportivo journalist Roger Torrejo has revealed. Arriving in Barcelona at the beginning of summer, the forward didn't relax on the local beaches, but worked hard alongside Alejandro Balde, which added a few points to his physical fitness before the start of training under the new coach. Journalist Mario Rios informed that Ansu impressed the Barcelona medical staff during the traditional pre-season checkup. According to him, Fati built up his muscles during the season in the Premier League, and everyone was surprised by his new physical abilities. Indeed, Ansu looks very focused and mature during training, and this is a great inspiration to the coolest. I don't know, but there's something different about Fati, and I love it. Don't ask me how, I just feel it, writes one of the fans under Barcelona's post with Ansu's photo. The club's management, led by Laporta and Deco, still consider Ansu a valuable asset to the club and want him to shine in the new season under Flick. Before the start of the training camp, Deco had an hour-long conversation with Fati, telling him that the club is counting on him and that everything will depend on his fitness prior to the season. Journalist Xavier Munoz reports. Hansi Flick has always appreciated Fati's potential and is eager to restore the attacker. The forward's contract is valid until the summer of 2027, and the club are all set for a redemption season by Ansu. Barcelona has developed a special plan to revive the best version of Ansu Fati, and quite often at Barca's training sessions you can see the 21-year-old Spaniard practicing individually under the supervision of coaches. Barcelona are confident that the dream team of physios they have assembled will bring the club's fallen star to a new level. First of all, the club believes that Ansu in top form will bring the team a lot of goals. This is what they are working on in special training sessions. Ansu works on pressing, trains the ability to break away from the defender on crosses, does speed work, dribbles and scores on the run, scores with his head and generally practices finishing. The coaches constantly offer Fati different game situations. In general, a complete package for Hansi Flick's forward. You can see that Ansu is extremely motivated, and we have made a compilation of Fati's accurate shots during individual training sessions for you to understand what exactly Flick is doing with the attacker. He wants to make him a goal-scoring machine. He once did the same thing with Lewandowski. It was under Flick that Robert reached a new all-time high level. Will Ansu be able to shock everyone with his goals in the new season? It looks like it, because the striker is constantly assigned to one of the coaches of Flick's staff. Most often, Barca's 10 works under the supervision of physical training coach Pepe Condé, who joined the Catalans from Sevilla. Ansu, by the way, also moved to the capital of Catalonia from Seville. So this connection can help the former FC Barcelona leader fully recover from his injury. Rafael Maldonado also often works with Ansu. He is the one who focuses on the striker's physicality. Some journalists also note that Fati's preparation plan for the new season differs significantly from that of other players, which indicates the club's high faith in Ansu. Hansi Flick's staff is paying special attention to Ansu Fati to improve his physical performance. Fati was seen following a different routine than his teammates during the warm-up and stretching exercises, informs Sports journalist Adri Fernandez. Everyone in Barcelona notes that Ansu is training with fantastic intensity. The video of the forward easily outrunning everyone and juggling the ball went viral on social media. During this sprint, the player managed to touch the ball 14 times without dropping it. Mamma mia! Are we really gonna see the best version of Fati in the new season? It would be a great pleasure. Put a like if you also want Barcelona's 10 to return. Everyone can see the mood Ansu is in. He's always smiling, showing his optimism for the new season. His motivation is obvious: to smash everyone and get his playing time at Barca back. Flick and his team of coaches are preparing Barcelona for very intense football throughout the season. Football is much more than just a game with a ball. It's something more, and it's very important for me to be fit, says Hansi Flick. The first physical part is with Julio, Pepe and Rafa, and the part with the ball is ours. So we split it up a bit, and I think that's how we work. It's completely different from what they had before, especially in terms of fitness, because it's a great idea, explains Flick, who has Julio Toes as head of the fitness department and Pepe Condé and Rafael Maldonado as on-field fitness coaches. According to Mundo Deportivo, Hansi Flick is convinced that he can recover Ansu Fati's best level, and at the moment, the optimism about this is only growing. And when you look at this photo, there is no doubt Flick really has a plan to bring back the football monster. Indeed, the arrival of a new coach and new physios and a fresh approach to season preparation are a great opportunity for Ansu to restore his best form and gain his physical confidence, as this was Fati's main fear: to get injured again and to be out for a long period of time. We should not forget that the player is only 21 and he still has many football years ahead if he manages to regain his physical condition and confidence that he had before the injury crisis. Hansi Flick considers Ansu a very valuable player because of his versatility. Fati can play both left winger and center forward, and it is in this position that the German coach wants Ansu to play as a backup to Lewandowski. In addition, the 10 can play behind the striker in the 4-2-3-1 formation, which is Flick's favorite. That is, for the new Barcelona, Ansu has everything to become one of the most important players throughout the season. However, there are also some doubts about the player's future under certain circumstances. Mundo Deportivo journalist Gabriel Sanz directly links Ansu Fati's future at the club to the transfer of Nico Williams. If Barca sign Nico, they will have a surplus of winners. It will all depend on this transfer and the quality of Ansu's preseason preparations, the columnist notes. Nevertheless, even if Nico's transfer happens, it is far from certain that Fati will be the one to be affected. The future of Rafinha, Ferran Torres and Vitor Roque is still unresolved. The current position of the club's management on Ansu is clear and straightforward. No more loans. The club want to control Fati's health and consider the loan to Brighton a mistake. Barcelona also do not want to pay the player's salary if he moved on loan and watch the pearl of their academy score goals for other clubs. By the way, José Mourinho's Fenerbahce, Sevilla, Girona and Villarreal have shown a real interest in Ansu. Another point in the forward's favor is the fact that Lamine Yamal took the number 19 for the new season, having the opportunity to choose the 10. The 17-year-old star winner, in fact, picked up the number that belonged to Vitor Roque, which is an indication of the Brazilian's insecure position, first and foremost. In the end, Barcelona fans really want Ansu Fati to succeed at his native club after so many years of injuries and suffering. Nothing would make me happier than seeing Ansu Fati succeed. He's one of us, And despite all the setbacks, he has the heart and talent to make it back to the top. He deserves every bit of success, and we're all behind him, writes one of the fans on social media. We urge each of you to like this video if you also want the ex-Golden Boy to be reborn in the new season. And when Ansu Fati is at his best, Barcelona won't need to spend money on Nico Williams, whose transfer is estimated at 58 million euros. At the moment, Barca don't have the money to pay the star winner's release clause to Athletic Bilbao immediately. Perhaps, after all, Barcelona's happiness lies in Ansu Fati. Write your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to our channel while we invite you to watch a new video about Lamine Yamal, who is already called cooler than Pelé himself. Enjoy your watching!